This panhandler was a member of a secret crime ring, and no one had a clue. Searching for the truth is a dangerous game if you don't know how to play. That's why detective work is usually left to the experts. There's no point in following a hunch if you don't have the tools to prove yourself, right? But people often find themselves embroiled in a mystery they have no business solving. And when this happens, they have to choose between rolling the dice or walking away. When one woman crossed paths with a poor panhandler, she had no clue what the shabby clothing and cardboard sign were covering up. But soon enough, this bystander started to notice holes in the panhandler's story, and walking away wasn't an option. A sunny San Diego shopping plaza definitely didn't seem like the home of a sinister plot, but behind the regular friendly faces was something else entirely. In this case, darkness flourished in the most unlikely of places. One pregnant woman and her little boy spent their days panhandling at that exact shopping center. They were familiar faces at the plaza, and frequent customers often saw the woman holding a cardboard sign with her son at her side. So one such customer, Melissa Smith, was not surprised when she saw the poor duo standing alone on the corner with their familiar cardboard sign. "I felt bad. There's a pregnant lady with a little boy who's down on her luck," Melissa said. Every time Melissa went to the shopping center, the woman was there, along with countless people buying her food and giving her money. But one day, Melissa's compassion quickly turned into suspicion. At the plaza that day, Melissa was surprised to see that the panhandler was missing. Immediately, she was worried. Images of the pregnant woman going into labor flashed through her mind, and Melissa hoped she was right. But her thoughts were interrupted by a loud engine, and the sight of the pregnant woman, who was standing in a different spot than usual, getting into a mysterious car. As she watched, Melissa noticed something odd. What was weird was the car itself. "I noticed they went into a Mercedes-Benz. I thought, wow, a Mercedes-Benz," Melissa said. Something about the situation gnawed at Melissa, so she jumped into her own car. She followed the Mercedes out of the parking lot and filmed the luxury car speeding away, but not before capturing shocking footage of the people inside. The driver, it turned out, was a well-dressed man, and he wasn't alone. "Here they are counting money, laughing. The boy's all the way in the front seat," Melissa said. She watched as the car sped into a different store's parking lot, where the woman stood out with another sign and collected more money. Melissa marched right up to the woman and started to take pictures of her with her phone, which the panhandler didn't like at all. "Next thing I know, she picked up this big boulder," Melissa said. The woman threatened to throw it at Melissa. But a screaming pregnant woman wielding a boulder wouldn't stop Melissa from exposing the truth, and the woman ran off when Melissa didn't stop taking pictures. Now that Melissa had evidence, she was determined to see justice served. She reached out to a local news station, and the story spread. Reporter Emily Valdez knew she had to catch the phony panhandler in the act, but when she confronted the pregnant woman, something was obviously off. The woman's face matched the description almost perfectly, but there was something missing: her baby bump. It had been only 2 days, but here this woman was, standing in front of a store, holding a baby in her arms. Still, Emily didn't hesitate. She showed the woman a picture of the panhandler and asked, "Is this you?" The woman looked confused. "I don't speak English," she told Emily. The woman, the boy, and the man they were with ran into a nearby minivan. The woman jumped into the minivan, which had dealer plates, and sped away before Emily could ask more questions. But the news outlets weren't done investigating. They had a feeling that this strange family was hiding something, and something big. What stuck out about this footage were the languages spoken. In the video, the man was speaking to the woman in Spanish, but he could also be heard whispering something in a different language that was difficult to identify. Luckily, there was someone out there who could help. The news footage caught the eye of retired police officer Leslie Albright. Over her 25 years of experience, Leslie had become a crucial specialist on the force. When Leslie saw the footage, she knew immediately that they were not just beggars. See, Leslie had specialized in underground crime rings. On a hunch, she tried to decipher what the man had whispered. That's when it hit her. He was speaking Romani. From this revelation, the dastardly story began to unfold. The couple had started a crime ring following their illegal entry into the country. The more Leslie shared her knowledge, the worse the facts were. They'll use babies, children, any way they can. The children will not go to school because their job in the future is the family business, she said. When asked who exactly these people are, Leslie had just one response. Gypsies, she said, without a shadow of a doubt. The MO is on the money. And when it comes to this shady family business, Leslie had a simple explanation. The business is scheming, she said. This small fraction of Romanian immigrants can end up scamming people out of thousands of dollars. The mysterious family of schemers have apparently moved on to a different area, and lack of police involvement led Emily Valdez to one conclusion. We don't know why they're begging for money, but what we do know is that people don't like beggars who drive really nice cars, Emily said. These scheming panhandlers, she knew, could only skip town for so long. Emily's confidence blossomed, in part because she knew about the case of Victoria Nezarova. The Russian national had an affinity for luxury, and her quest for riches flung officers into one of the most complicated investigations of their lives.
Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified of all our new videos.